What's up, permaculture people? This is Dirt Goat, just showing an example of some unconventional near wintertime gardening. It's a little bit of a late fall potato planting in this little swale here in the back kind of food forest swale system going on here. This is just one of the smaller beds kind of in between longer swales that are actually diverting and spreading, soaking and sinking a bunch of water. But this bed had carrots in it, and it's been pretty cold, but kind of going back and forth between pretty cold and warming up, so stuff is kind of a little frozen sometimes. And right now the soil is about 2 or 3 inches of frozen, and then I just broad forked it and pulled out the weeds and harvested a bunch of carrots that were still left that are somewhere, partially frozen, kind of like the soil. So might just cook those tonight. But yeah, and then use the after getting the weeds and the carrots out, I used the mattock and just hacked up all the biggest chunks of frozen dirt, and then raked out the loosened soil to either end to make this trough. Actually did that process a couple times and mattocked again. I went 3 layers down, because the idea here is if you plant potatoes deep enough into not quite, not yet frozen soil, you can bury them in the remaining soil and put a nice thick layer of mulch on and insulate it and keep these potatoes from freezing, so that they can come up whenever they're ready in the spring. And the reason I'm planting these now, the reason I'm doing all this, is because I let a bunch of potatoes get green while curing them for storage. I thought it was dark enough in the garage where they were drying on screens, but turns out it wasn't, and a lot of them have green on them, which is an alkaloid toxin. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not good to eat those. So I'm planning on planting all of them, making them my seed stock. Because I don't think the toxin will grow through an entire new plant. I think it's just in this kind of storage tuber state. But yeah, I have a lot of these, so I'm probably gonna do this kind of whenever it's warm enough, period. Through the winter into the early spring, whatever. So yeah, winter potato gardening, they do it, I guess, the Irish do it. I saw a video by M.I. Gardner talking about it, because I knew I'd heard about it and didn't really know what the whole deal was, and he made a good video about it, just explaining it. It's a good channel if you want more professional, instructive, edited, kind of entertaining videos. That guy's doing it. Maybe someday I'll do that. But yeah, try it out. If you got green potatoes, don't compost them, don't eat them. Try replanting them when the ground is not frozen. As long as you go deep enough, mulch it, they'll probably survive. We'll see. Well, this is an experiment. I'm pushing the edges. I'm seeing how far north this works. It's going to work here. It's going to work this time. You never know. Try stuff out. All right, take it easy.